A turtle.
It may look like fun and games,
Very proud of you.
but all over America, parents are spending thousands of dollars on tutors to help their 4-year-old kids cram
1, 2, 3,
for the test of their lives to get into kindergarten.
Okay.
That's right, kindergarten.
Show me what color is red. What do you think will go in this box? Which crayons are like?
I don't know.
But it's not just a test. It's the hopes and dreams of their parents riding on some very little shoulders.
She has a lot of work to do, though. We have a lot of work to do, it looks like.
3 families allowed Nightline to follow their journey over the course of more than a year. All the ups.
There you go. Good job.
And downs.
I guess I was just so frustrated
of getting into a public school for the gifted and talented. So, even though it's happening all over the country, with so many kids and less than 300 slots at the most desirable schools, New York City is the biggest rat race of them all. No one knows that better than the parents. Meet Nova Hall, mom to 4-year-old Savannah and 7-year-old Hayden.
I told her that she
This Saturday morning, she's trying to get Savannah to concentrate.
See what I mean?
Do you remember what I
Everyone said she lacks the focus.
She's 4.
Yeah, but
It's a little tricky as a parent, I would think, because on the one hand, you have a very specific goal in mind. And on the other hand, I mean, you know she's just a little bitty girl, right?
yeah.
Ready, set.
As is 4-year-old Elena.
The hopes for Elena are that she gets every opportunity available.
Her father is Lee Berman.
She's a brilliant child.
I mean, all of us think our kids are exceptional. Why do you think she's so bright?
Her ability to reason at an early age, the ability to communicate at an early age.
But that is not enough. It's all about the test. Last year, over 12,000 children took the OLSAT in New York. 4,000 of them scored in the 90th percentile. 1,000 children scored a 99. But even that doesn't guarantee a seat. Remember, there are less than 300 top spots.
How well they do on this will determine basically the rest of their educational career.
No pressure there. But look at what they're vying for. It's a kind of dream school called Nest Plus M, a public school here on Manhattan's Lower East Side.
You have 30 addition problems.
Singapore math in the mornings,
On your mark, get set, go!
Mandarin Chinese in the afternoons. And once you're in, all the way through high school. All tuition free. The school boasts a 100% graduation rate. But the only way to get in is through taking a test, the OLSAT.
practice test.
Little wonder, perhaps, a multi-million-dollar test prep industry has developed around it.
If you buy all the workbooks for these 4 tests, it would cost you around $600.
And these are friendly competition. They also sell. Actually, their books are good too. So
Enter B.K. Dorick, the founder of Bright Kids NYC, a tutoring company that gets kids ready for the OLSAT for a price.
How much do you charge?
If we do private tutoring, we charge $165 and up. If we
An
say-
hour?
An hour. If you want to...
So pause on that. $165 an hour
That's correct.
for a 4-year-old
That's correct.
to get into kindergarten.
Kindergarten, that's correct.
You're going to do a little test.
Both Savannah and Elena go to Bright Kids, where Bigay is also her own client. Her 4-year-old son Finn is also preparing to take the test.
Do you like doing work with your teachers?
No.
The kids seem less enthusiastic than the parents.
Initially, it was she would not want to come here. It was fighting and screaming and kicking. And after a couple of sessions with the same tutor, it was she's looking forward to it. She can't wait.
Were you worried at all that it might be bad for her to get prepped?
For us, prepping was getting her accustomed to sit with a stranger for 45 minutes to an hour. All the weight that's given to that 45-minute window could determine whether or not they are given exceptional learning opportunities for literally the rest of their lives.
Whoa, that's a lot of pressure.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate that the Department of Education is putting that type of pressure on a 4-year-old.
And they're all playing in the yard.
The head of the New York City school system, Chancellor Dennis Walcott, says the system works.
Doesn't it bother you to see parents spending $4,000 and $5,000 to send their 4-year-old to a test prep center?
It would bother me if it was something we were forcing onto that parent. If that parent has the ability to do that. Where it bothers me are for those parents who don't have the ability to afford that.
Which is a lot of folks in the minority community.
That's most folks.
If you take the prep course, you got a better shot at doing a good job than if you don't.
But the reality is we all prepare in different ways for what those experiences will be, whether it's in a job or whether it's in school.
At 4?
Even at 4. Even at 4.